In the course of investigation conducted by the crime branch, the Chief Judicial Magistrate was requested to hand over the custody of Shubham Sangra for questioning. The examination of the juvenile was carried out in the presence of a social worker and his father. On the basis of the inputs provided by the juvenile and other accused who were arrested and questioned in custody, and the evidence collected in the course of investigation, it transpired that somewhere in the first week of January, accused Sanji Ram decided to put a plan to dislodge the Bakarwal community from Rasana area, which had been brewing in his mind for quite some time, into operation, and in pursuance to that, he made accused Deepak Khajuria, the SPO in police department, and JCL as part of conspiracy and assigned them tasks separately and individually. Accused Deepak, along with his friend Vikram, went to Bittu medical shop at Kota More on 7 January of 2018 evening and purchased one strip of Epitril 05 mg containing 10 tablets by showing the prescription of his Mamu, namely Kamal, who had a psychiatric problem and is under treatment with Dr. Mukul at Kathua. On 4 January 2018, accused Sanji Ram, maternal uncle of JCL, provoked and induced said JCL to take revenge from the Bakarwals who had earlier beaten him. On 7th of January 2018, Sanji Ram told JCL to kidnap the Bakarwal girl, namely Asifa, daughter of Yusuf Bakarwal, who often comes to the forest behind the house of accused Sanji Ram for grazing her horses. Investigation further revealed that on 8th of January 2018, while JCL was busy in the field, another accused, namely Deepak Khajuria, called him near Tubewell and offered him cigarettes. Said Deepak lured him to kidnap Yusuf's daughter on the assurance that he would help him in passing the board exams through cheating. The investigation further revealed that accused Sanji Ram had directed the JCL to execute the plan of kidnapping and to give some intoxicant to the girl and thereafter confine her at Devisthan in the first instance. On 10 January 2018, the said JCL heard the voice of the girl who was inquiring from one Veena Devi about her horses when he was on the roof of his Mamu's house. He immediately rushed downstairs, took 03 manars. What is manars? Oh. He immediately rushed downstairs, took 3 manars and keys of Devisthan and told Asifa that he had seen her horses. He led her to the jungle and also called accused Manu, who was already waiting for his signal. Sensing some trouble, the victim tried to flee away. The JD stopped her by catching hold of her neck and covered her mouth with one of his hands and pushed her, and she fell on the ground. Accused Manu held her legs and the JCL administered manars one by one forcibly to the victim. The victim fell unconscious and was raped by JCL. Thereafter, Manu was attempted to rape her but could not do it. Later on, they took the girl and kept her inside Devisthan under the table over 2 plastic mats and then covered her with 2 daris. Yuck. Thereafter, both JCL and accused Manu left Devisthan after locking it. On the next day, parents of Asifa reached Devisthan and inquired from accused Sanji Ram about the whereabouts of her missing daughter, and in reply, the accused Sanji Ram told her that she will be back as she might have gone to some relative's house. At 12 noon, the accused Deepak Khajuria, act Deepu, came near the house of accused Sanji Ram and signalled JCL, who took keys of Devisthan, and both of them left for Devisthan as per the plan. Both of them reached Devisthan, opened the lock, and accused Deepak Khajuria directed JCL to fetch water from a tap outside Devisthan. Thereafter, accused Deepak Khajuria took out a strip of sedatives containing 10 tablets. While the JCL lifted the head of the girl, the accused Deepak Khajuria opened her mouth, put 2 tablets out of the strip in her mouth and made her drink water and rubbed her throat with his fingers. The accused Deepak Khajuria left from Devisthan and the JCL locked the door and hid the strip under a heap of dry grass nearby. In the evening at about 5 p.m., the JCL went to Devisthan for lighting jyot and checked the girl again and found her unconscious. Thereafter, on 11 January, JCL informed another accused, Vishal Jagotra, about the kidnapping of the girl telephonically and asked him to return from Meerut in case he wanted to satisfy his lust. On 12th January 2018, accused Vishal Jagotra reached Rasna from Meerut at 6 a.m. JCL narrated full details to Vishal about kidnapping and confinement of the girl in Devisthan. At about 8:30 a.m., JCL again went to Devisthan and administered 3 tablets, 3 sedatives, to the girl while she was unconscious and empty stomach. The accused Deepak Khajuria asked for water and at the same time advised the juvenile to ensure administering of sedatives to the victim in time. During investigation, it transpired that accused Sanji Ram had already taken the accused police officials into confidence and settled the deal with them to take care of the things which would ensue in the process of culmination of the conspired plan. In pursuance of the settled deal, accused H.C. Tilak Raj, who was also accompanying the search party, took accused Sanji Ram to cowshed and reiterated that necessary payments have to be made to the investigating officer of the case, that is accused Anand Datta, in order to save him and other accused from the clutches of law with respect to kidnapping, and also not to conduct further searches. It has been found that the accused Sanji Ram narrated JCL's involvement in kidnapping and confinement of the girl to the JCL's mother. Further, that accused Sanji Ram gave his sister a packet containing 1.5 lakhs with the direction to hand over the same to accused Tilak Raj. The money was subsequently handed over to the accused Tilak Raj by Tripta Devi. At about 8:30 a.m. on 13 January, accused Vishal Jagotra and accused Sanji Ram left for Devasthan, where JCL and Sanji Ram performed rituals. The accused Sanji Ram left Devasthan from back gate. The accused Vishal Jagotra raped Asifa. Thereafter, JCL also raped the girl in presence of the accused Manu. The investigation also revealed that after committing the rape, JCL directed accused Vishal Jagotra and accused Manu to leave Devasthan. JCL again took 3 tablets out of the strip, which he had kept under a heap of garbage near an electric pole outside the Devasthan, and gave the same to the girl, and again covered her with mats and dropped the utensil container in front of her in order to hide her. During investigation, it has been found that after distributing lori to relatives in the evening, JCL informed accused Sanji Ram that he and accused Vishal Jagotra had committed gang rape with Asifa inside Devasthan. Accused Sanji Ram directed JCL that the time was ripe to kill the girl so as to achieve the ultimate goal of criminal conspiracy hatched among the accused. Can I get water? Thank you.